The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change their future simply by changing their attitude. Oprah Winfrey. Perhaps, in the long and winding journey of humanity, people have unearthed countless treasures. Fire, the wheel, electricity, the internet. But the greatest treasure lies within the soul of each of us, the power to change our future simply by shifting our attitude. A person who views life with optimistic eyes sees challenges as mere steps leading to the mountain's peak. In contrast, those who cling to a pessimistic mindset, even standing before a golden door, will never step inside. Attitude is a seed. Sow faith, and it sprouts hope. Sow fear, and it reaps darkness. Thus, changing your attitude is like turning a key to unlock a new door to your life. And in that moment, each day you live ceases to be a meaningless repetition, but becomes a new chapter filled with light, faith, and opportunity. Do not measure each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you sow. Robert Louis Stevenson. Life is like a vast field where each dawn is an invitation to step into a journey of sowing, not merely sitting and counting the ripened grains. That profound saying, do not measure each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you sow, flows like a gentle river through the soul, reminding us that the true value of life lies not in immediate rewards, but in the small, persistent actions we scatter along life's path. Like a diligent farmer, hands holding golden seeds, sowing them into the moist earth under the gentle spring rain, so are we. Each smile shared, each word of encouragement given, each small effort to learn are seeds that sprout in the future. Do not be discouraged if today you see no sign of the harvest. For beneath the soil, roots are silently stretching, drawing nourishment from the sweat you pour forth. Think of the mighty tree standing tall in the green forest, born from a fragile seed. Amidst storms, your life is the same. The good seeds you sow today will bloom vibrantly tomorrow, bringing endless joy, not only to yourself, but also to those around you. With that optimistic spirit, you will feel each day is a precious gift, brimming with hope and vitality, lifting your soul like a bird soaring in the sky, ready to sow more seeds of love to make this world more beautiful than ever. Optimism is a magnet for happiness. If you stay optimistic, good things and good people will be drawn to you. Mary Lou Retton. A sweet melody, echoing through stormy days, ignites in us a powerful belief in the strength of a smile and hopeful eyes, like a spring breeze carrying the fragrance of flowers. Optimism spreads positive energy, making challenges that seem like heavy boulders become light as feathers. When you choose to view life through the lens of trust and joy, you are like someone holding a torch, illuminating a dark path, not only guiding yourself, but also inviting kindred spirits, unexpected opportunities, and beautiful moments to come near. Like a calm lake reflecting the full moon, an optimistic soul mirrors beauty, drawing close, sincere friends and precious experiences. Let optimism be the sail catching the wind, guiding the boat of your life through storms, carrying your radiant dreams and boundless happiness, making each day a vivid painting crafted with the brushstrokes of love and hope. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. A lighthouse shining through the vast ocean, guiding us past waves of doubt toward a meaningful journey of growth. Instead of endlessly searching for a hidden self, think of yourself as a rough gem needing to be polished through challenges, learning, and experiences. Each step, whether as small as a dewdrop rolling on a leaf or as mighty as a rushing river, is a chance to carve deeper values, courage, and kindness. Like an artisan meticulously carving details into wood, life invites us to patiently smooth our rough edges, transforming them into graceful, harmonious lines. And in that journey, we not only discover inner strength, but also sow seeds for miracles, making the world around us brighter. With this mindset, each passing day becomes a step closer to the best version of yourself, radiant like the sun breaking through the fog, filled with positive energy and vibrant joy. Discipline yourself to do what you know is right and important, though difficult, for this is the path to pride, self-respect, and personal satisfaction. Margaret Thatcher. A cool breeze blowing through the soul, urging us to face fleeting temptations, to pursue a path of lasting value. Like a steadfast sailor holding the helm through a storm, discipline is the compass, guiding us past moments of weakness toward noble goals. Each time you choose to rise early to train, dedicate time to meaningful work, or keep a promise to yourself, you are sowing seeds of pride, sprouting into a sturdy tree of self-respect. Though the path may be rugged, like a misty trail, when you overcome it, you'll stand atop the mountain, gazing at the radiant sunrise of deep satisfaction. Discipline is not just a constraint, but wings of freedom, helping you soar higher, reaching the best version of yourself, carrying joy as bright as a star, lighting the night sky, igniting hope and strength to continue the journey. When one door closes, another opens, but we often look so long and regretfully at the closed door that we fail to see the new one that has opened. Alexander Graham Bell. Sunlight glimmers through the mist, reminding us to let go of what has passed, to embrace the radiant opportunities awaiting. Like a traveler standing before an old wooden door, we often let our hearts grow heavy with regrets, with echoes of what ifs, forgetting that just behind us, another door is ajar, revealing the light of hope and uncharted paths. Each time you dare to turn away from the shadow of the past, you are like a bird freed from its cage, soaring toward a vast sky where new dreams await to be painted. The closed door is a lesson, a piece that completes you, while the newly opened door is a promise of wonders. Let your heart be light as a petal floating on water, ready to embrace fresh beginnings, so each step becomes a note in the symphony of your life, filled with optimism and faith in the beauty that lies ahead. Don't find fault, find a remedy. Henry Ford. A torch shining in the dark, igniting in us a proactive spirit and creativity in the face of challenges. Like a blacksmith patiently forging a rough iron bar into a sharp sword, focusing on solutions, hones, difficulties into opportunities, turning cracks into unique patterns on life's journey. Instead of letting your mind sink into criticism or regret, picture each problem as an intriguing puzzle, waiting for you to uncover its solution with persistence and wisdom. When you choose this perspective, life becomes a vibrant canvas, where each stroke is an effort to overcome, painted with the colors of optimism and will. Let your soul soar like a kite riding the wind, unburdened by mistakes, always reaching for new horizons, carrying joy and satisfaction from turning challenges into radiant steps forward. If you want to make lasting change, stop focusing on the size of the problem and start focusing on the size of you, a ray of sunlight piercing through dense foliage, illuminating the hidden strength within each soul. Instead of being overwhelmed by towering challenges, see yourself as a small but vibrant seed, ready to push roots through stone and sprout into a mighty tree. Each small step, you take a new habit, a courageous decision, or a moment of perseverance, is a brick paving the path to lasting change. Like an artist meticulously painting each small stroke to complete a masterpiece, you don't need to solve every problem at once, but trust in your ability to grow day by day. Let the courage and optimism within you blaze like a fire, warming a winter night, turning challenges into springboards to reach the greatest version of yourself, carrying pride and joy, radiant on the journey to conquer new horizons. The essence of strategy is choosing what not to do, Michael Porter. Like an artist standing before a blank canvas, he cannot splash every color at once onto the painting. He must choose, discarding what's unnecessary to preserve the hues that truly give the work its soul. Strategy in life is the same. It's not a long list of tasks to do, but the courage to say no to things that easily distract us, diluting our core values. A boat in the vast sea, if it carries too much cargo, it will sink. Only by discarding non-essential items can it be light enough to sail through the storms toward the distant shore. So it is with us. Strategy is the compass, showing us what to let go, to focus our energy on what matters most. The deeper meaning here is, wisdom lies not in doing more, but in selecting, eliminating, and focusing the key to turning effort into success. Knowing what to abandon is knowing how to go further. Care more for your character than your reputation. For your character is who you truly are, while your reputation is merely what others think of you. John Wooden. Reputation, after all, is but a shadow it shifts with others' gazes, sometimes long, sometimes short, at times shimmering, at times faint. But character is the root, the sturdy trunk, standing firm, no matter how fiercely the storms rage. If we obsess over keeping that shadow intact, we'll forever be swept up in others' judgments and praise. But if we nurture the root within, sooner or later, that shadow will naturally shine. Character is what you carry when no one is watching. The honesty in the dark, the kindness that seeks no thanks. It's like a flower's fragrance. It needs no display, yet it spreads on its own. Reputation may come and go like a passing breeze, but character remains, etched into every step and every mark of your life. Cultivate your character like tending a garden, for when the roots are strong, the fruits of reputation will bloom naturally, enduringly, without effort. The weak seek revenge, the strong forgive, the wise ignore. Albert Einstein. Revenge is an instinct, like fire meeting wind, flaring higher the more it's fanned, ultimately burning the one who wields it. Forgiveness is the strength of the heart, for only by bravely setting aside pain can one move forward, unshackled by the chains of resentment. But the highest form is to ignore a gentle release born of wisdom, like clouds drifting across the sky, unburdened, untroubled, saving energy for things more worthy. Revenge makes us small in bitterness. Forgiveness makes us grow in compassion, and ignoring sets us free, serene, amid life's collisions. Wisdom lies not in proving you're right, but in choosing which battles are worth entering and which to smile and pass by. True strength is not in retaliation, but in mastering your own heart and mind. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Albert Einstein. Genius, no matter how brightly it shines, is bound by laws, by the borders of knowledge and ability. But stupidity, if unaware of itself, knows no bounds. It spreads, lingers endlessly, like a shadow that refuses to fade, swallowing reason and wisdom. Genius is like a towering mountain, majestic, proud, yet it stops at its peak. Stupidity, meanwhile, is like a bottomless abyss. The deeper you fall, the less you see its end. Thus, sometimes stupidity is more dangerous than genius, for it knows no stopping point. The true value lies not just in having talent, but in knowing your limits. A wise person is not one who knows all, but one who understands their boundaries. To remain humble, learn, and grow. A person who never makes mistakes will never try anything new. Albert Einstein. Mistakes are not stains, but footprints left on the path of discovery. Those who have never stumbled likely never stepped out of their comfort zone. Like a child learning to walk, if they fear falling and never try, they'll forever stay cradled in another's arms. Trying new things is the door to creativity, and mistakes are the key, unlocking lessons. Those who dare not err dare not live fully, but those who dare to try, to fail, are the ones who open horizons unseen. Edison failed thousands of times before the light bulb illuminated humanity. Each mistake, a brick in the foundation of success. Embrace mistakes as companions. Only by stepping through falls can we reach newer, more beautiful, and greater things. On our journey, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Martin Luther King Jr. Darkness cannot dissolve itself. It vanishes only when light appears. Likewise, hate met with hate only fuels the flames, burning both sides. Only when love and forgiveness step in does hate slowly fade, giving way to healing and peace. A long, dark night, a single match struck, and the darkness is no longer absolute. Love is the same. A small gesture, a word of forgiveness, a warm embrace can soothe seemingly endless grievances. Light doesn't need to be grand, but it's always strong enough to dispel darkness. Love doesn't need fanfare, but it's always powerful enough to dissolve bitterness in the heart. True strength lies not in confrontation, but in resolution. When we sow light, we banish darkness. When we give love, we break hate. That is the only path for humanity to move toward dawn. Kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The deaf may not hear sound, the blind may not see light, but when you offer a sincere gesture, a quiet act of care, they feel it clearly, even more deeply than any sense. Kindness is a language without borders, without barriers, needing no translation. It's the smile shared in pain, the hand extended in a storm, the warmth comforting the lonely. It's like a flower's fragrance, unseen, untouchable, yet undeniable when it spreads through the air. When you sow kindness, you speak the most universal language of humanity, a language every heart understands, despite differences in words, circumstances, or physical limits. That is what makes kindness a miraculous bridge between human souls. I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. Albert Einstein. People are often haunted by what hasn't yet happened, worrying about tomorrow as if it's a lurking enemy. But the future is certain to arrive, whether we dwell on it or not. Chasing it only exhausts the mind, while living fully in the present is the best way to prepare for tomorrow. A river. Water flows endlessly. No need for those on its banks to fret over when the next drop will come. The future is like that. It will arrive in its own time. The key is not to calculate too far ahead, but to make the present strong enough, meaningful enough, so when tomorrow knocks, you're ready. Don't let fear of the future steal today's joy, for when you live fully in the present, the future will naturally bloom. I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. Your words are like petals falling gently, beautiful but fleeting in the autumn breeze. Your actions are like footprints in the sand, bold but easily erased by the tide. But feelings, feelings are a warm river, weaving through stones, nurturing green sprouts of hope, carrying the breath of sincerity and love. It might be a smile radiant as dawn, brightening a gloomy day, a tight embrace like a mother's arms, sheltering her child, or simply a silent listening like a cool stream, soothing pain. When you touch someone's heart with kindness, you don't just create a memory, you sow seeds for flowers of happiness that bloom forever. Live so every encounter becomes a symphony of joy, so that even as time passes, you remain a source of light, making people smile when they think of you, their hearts filled with gratitude. You can cut all the flowers, but you cannot stop spring from coming. Pablo Neruda. You stand in a field of vibrant flowers where proud blooms stretch under golden sunlight, and though you might wield a blade to cut each fragile petal, spring with the force of a rushing waterfall will still arrive, bringing new buds, endless colors. Flowers may fall, but the breath of spring, like an eternal song of creation, never ceases to echo. This saying is a gentle yet powerful reminder. You may try to hold back small things, fleeting moments, but the flow of life, of hope and renewal, is unstoppable, like a spring breeze sweeping through the trees, awakening the world. It ignites in us a radiant faith that, though darkness may try to overshadow, the light of new beginnings will always find a way to bloom, vibrant and resilient, inviting us to join the eternal dance of life. Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. Your dreams are like a free bird, ready to soar across boundless horizons. But fear is like invisible chains, tethering those wings to the cold ground. Fear, sometimes the shadow of failure, sometimes the whisper of others' judgments, slips into the mind, turning vibrant aspirations into faint stars behind clouds. It's like a cold wind, snuffing out the flame of passion before it can blaze. But oh, if you dare to step through that wall of fear, you'll see life unfold like a spring meadow, where each step is a seed of a dream taking root. This saying is a gentle yet powerful call, urging you to shed the shackles of worry, to let your heart lead the way, each beat a note in a song, guiding you to horizons you once only dared to dream of. Live, soar, and let your dreams become the radiant sky of your life. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The surest way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Thomas A. Edison. Giving up often comes at our most exhausted moment, when the road seems too long and the destination too far. Yet, ironically, that moment is often when we are closer to success than ever before. How many dreams have faded simply because someone stopped walking just a short distance from glory? A miner digging deep into the earth, if he stops because of a few hard rocks, he'll never know that just beyond lies a vein of glittering gold. Success is the same, sometimes just one more try, one more moment of patience, one more act of perseverance unlocks a treasure. Weakness lies not in failing, but in not daring to try again. For success doesn't always come to the most talented, but often to the most persistent.